8-year-old versus the 22-year-old. Davis told us, I'm going to knock this kid out because he trash-talked me at the weigh-in. Michael Chevello, Frank Trick with you. Davis in southpaw stance as always. Will Damas be intimidated? Double jab to open up here from Marcus Davis. Bouncing around lightly on the balls of his feet. Damas a little more flat-footed here. He's setting for a rear round kick, it seems. Throws a right-hand lead to the chest. Fell short, though. Circles into the lead hand here of Davis. Overhand right from Damas. If you're going to throw the right hand as a lead, you've got to get a lot closer than that against Marcus Davis. You've got to set it up with a jab.
Davis has got great last-minute head motion, too. When you throw a punch at him and he misses with his hands or doesn't see it coming, he does a great job of just getting his head out of the way.
I just don't see any way that Damas would connect with a lead overhand right on Marcus Davis. Inside thigh kick there from Davis. Damas, a promising talent that MFC is grooming. And this would be the biggest scalp of his career should he defeat the Irish hand grenade.
Good patience by Marcus, really picking the space.
Damas dropped down for a single, very low. Davis almost made him pay. Davis controlling the center of the ring, forcing Damas to the outside. It's always a stamp of authority in boxing, kickboxing, to control the center of the ring. Nice inside leg kick there. Step through knee from Davis. Locked on the tie clinch, tried for a meet and greet. Couldn't get the second knee off. Uppercut from Davis. Trying to put the chin through the top of the head. Double leg here from Damas.
Now got to see how the takedown defense he worked worked well, because Damas has got great takedown ability. And he'll hunt it. He just won't try one attempt. He'll try 3-4 attempts to see what happens. Oh, Marcus is getting that guillotine pulled down. He's trying to pull his head down. He's got Damas' head pinched underneath now.
Marcus Davis has had 8 submissions. He's had more subs than KOs in his pro career in MMA.
Very strong upper torso. He was strong as a 70-pounder. Now he's at 55. He's even stronger. Marcus Davis. And he's got a great ability to pull the guy's heads down when he gets in that tie clinch. We saw it a little bit earlier.
He told us that the weight cut was hard. Frank, are you seeing any signs here from Davis that it was a difficult weight cut? Does it look like he's replenished those fluids okay?
So far, so good. It's early yet, though. It's only, we're only 3 minutes into the first round. Let's see what happens when we're getting close to the end of the second round, if it makes it that far.
First time ever we are seeing MFC inside a cage.
It was a naming contest, right, Michael?
It was indeed officially named the ring after more than 15,000 entries since we announced the naming competition at MFC 28 on HDNet. Trip takedown, nicely done there. Marcus Davis inside the guard.
I'm not real sure he wanted to do that, but he seems to be passing well. He's already got a leg on the full half guard. Slid up. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Rips the right hand into the upper left rib cage. Look at the back there of Marcus Davis. Looks like it's been barbecued. Another couple of shots into the upper left rib cage as Damas pulls the head down, not allowing Davis to posture up and work in the effective ground and pound. He's trying to pass on that right side of the body as Davis, but Damas keeps him in the closed guard.
Smart position by Damas, but unfortunately he's really not doing much with holding Davis down. He's got to move a little bit more, break those legs, start moving his hips, either look to submit, sweep, or get back to his feet. Just laying here and letting Davis get little peppering shots is not going to help.
Keeping the closed guard here, Curtis Damas, under 30 seconds remaining in the first round.
Because both guys are swinging, the judges are looking at it, who's on top then, because both guys are working, but not working very much. One, because Damas is holding Davis in, he can't work, and Damas isn't moving, so he's not working much either. So it's the judge is going to say Davis is winning this position. So DeMarce has got to know that. He's got to get moving.
Trying for a bit of a crank on the neck there, Marcus Davis. Final 10 seconds. Closes the guard again, does DeMarce. 1 round down, 2 remaining. Second round. A sellout crowd here at Caesars in Windsor, Ontario. Ooh, nice popping right hand there from Curtis DeMarce. Overhand right from DeMarce. That was nice. He faked like he was going to drop down for a single on the lead leg of Davis and tried to thread the overhand right. But as I said, you've got to get up pretty early in the morning so you get an overhand right knockout on Marcus Davis.
Nice. Good position change by Marcus and slipped just outside of that right hand. DeMarce did a good job of coming back and getting his left hand back up. He was dropping a little bit earlier in the first round. He's finally getting it back up to protect his head.
Uppercut, tie clinch.
For me, it's a little strange seeing Davis attacking and trying to get to the takedown and doing the pressuring. Usually in this position, he's the guy backing up and trying to counter-strike.
It is what he spoke to us about, changing up the way that he boxes, not
Davis,
being so much a straight punching technical boxer, but using those different angles, different planes of motion, as he told us.
And he has changed his stance. Like the stance is completely different than what he used to use.
Over under here, takedown inside the guard of DeMarce. DeMarce again, just controlling the back of the head, not allowing Davis to posture up and work any real power salvos off his hands. Don't forget, folks, check out the new MFC website, mfc.tv, and also the brand new HDNet website, hd.net, your full program guide, blogs from all of our HDNet fights, talents, and a whole lot more. Now Marcus Davis pounding away with the right hand. DeMarce has been cut. There is blood on his biceps here.
Jeez, those elbows were vicious that Marcus was throwing through and caught him open.
Cut over the left eye of Curtis DeMarce. A beautifully violent pounding on the forehead from the Irish hand grenade. And he hacks away again with the hammer fist strikes.
Time!
The referee calls time. He's going to look at the cut here.
Neutral corner.
Now, is that cut also on Davis? Because his blood, his face is just covered in blood.
Neutral corner.
Are they both cut?
Let's go, let's go.
Or is it Davis that's cut?
Inside.
Who's
Doc
bleeding?
inside. Doors open. Doors open. Let's go. Doc's inside.
Well, I may be wrong here.
Doc,
Perhaps
let's
it's
go.
Davis
Inside.
that's
Let's
cut.
Go. Open this door right now. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on, hustle. Let's go. Let's go. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. If you can't see, we'll talk to the
Now,
doctor.
DeMarce is complaining to the referee that he can't see. He's pointing to his right eye.
Come on in. Let's go. Nope,
There's something wrong with
Just
DeMarce.
doctor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just right here.
Now, it
Come
looks
in
like
right first.
Davis
Let's
is the
go.
one who's cut.
Check first. Check to see. We'll take that in a sec. Yep. Yes.
Referee
Check it
having
out
to
right away.
instruct the doctors here.
Yep.
There was a little bit of
Yeah, you got
controversy
it.
with the
Check it out.
commission as to how the doctors could
Second knock.
intervene
Let's
or
go,
not
let's go.
in these fights here in
Let's go.
Ontario. It's a cut on Davis, as you see. He looks like an episode of Dexter. My word.
Okay, we got a cut here. See the cut? No. If you can't see, you can't continue.
Now, the cut is a good one, but it's quite high above the eye and more so to the center, so it shouldn't run directly into the eye.
Let's go. I need a towel. I want a towel.
I'm sure Davis
Okay.
will tell you he's had
Look.
worse cuts in shaving.
You see where it is? Good. Good. Back to your corner.
And that's a
Timer,
good
get
call
ready,
to let
please.
this one continue.
Doors closed.
It is now a target painted on the
Doors
forehead
closed.
of Marcus Davis for Curtis DeMarce to hunt after with that right hand, Frank.
Time it.
Absolutely. Marcus is going to have to step up the pace because now he knows he's got a cut going. He knows it's going to get worse. And remember, he's a guy that's been cut before. He had the surgery to remove his eyebrows. You know, the bone of his eyebrows because he was getting cut so much. So he's already had the cosmetic surgery trying to improve his cut game. Now he's cut already. We'll see Davis pick up the pace a little bit right now.
And look at DeMarce as his mouth guard flies. High knee from Marcus Davis. Like two bulls colliding here. And he drops down looking for a guillotine. Does the
tight.
Irish hand grenade. Can he get a submission here?
It's in tight. He's setting up. He's got us backed in. Can he extend?
Tomas is fighting, pops the head out nicely, and he chops away. He chops away to the forehead. Tomas doing no favours to Davis. The young buck drops down to a double leg, puts the Irishman on his backside, cracks away at the forehead, slicing, filleting with elbows. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath.
Wow, great job of DeMars. Now he's stepping in for a submission of himself.
His nose has been cracked. His forehead has been cut. A demented Picasso is Marcus Davis here in the second. Still with 1 minute 10 to go. There's blood all over the legs now. All over the left side of the carcass of Curtis Tomas. Somebody call the Red Cross. Davis could make a huge donation.
Davis has got to post up. He's right in the elbow range. That's what keeps cutting him open. He can't sit there with his head down. He's hovering. He's got to get his head up. Good job by DeMars to hold his head down and not give him any space.
40 seconds remains in the round, and they will go to work on that cut of Davis should he survive the round. They will put so much Vaseline on that cut, Frank, his forehead might slip off his face.
They're definitely going to pack it in there and hopefully stop the bleeding at least for a good 45 seconds into the third round to get that far.
Are they allowed to put the swabs of adrenaline in the cut here in Ontario?
That I don't know of. I know, when I had to cut my nose, they were able to do it before, but I wasn't in Ontario, so I'm not sure. And there's been a lot of questioning of how things are going to be done from a doctor's side here.
Come on, break, gentlemen, right to your corners.
Second round down, one remaining. We'll get a shot here between rounds of them going to work on the cut of Marcus Davis, because there is blood all over the ring, blood all over Tomas, and of course Davis is just bathing in his own blood. Now go through the third and final. 1 round apiece, still anyone's for the taking. As the cleaner does
doors
the
closed,
final
please,
job,
let's go.
like in Bloodsport.
Doors closed.
I wonder if he found a golden tooth.
Time back in on the break, and we're going to start the round. Fight!
Good movie reference.
Here we go, third and final.
Yep.
Well, Ontario, in the first ever MMA live broadcast, have seen a bit of everything tonight. A bloody bangfest here. An armbar from Pete Spratt earlier on. A fantastic ground and pound from Hermes Franca. And that vicious opener from Ali Mokhtar. And already the power salvos are being thrown. The heavy artillery launched early in this round.
Anytime that DeMars takes a shot, Marcus Davis is hitting him with a knee. Anywhere he can land that knee, on his body, his forearms, his wrist.
Oh, step through knee, double leg takedown. Tomas just powered through that knee.
Jeez.
And a little peppering hammer fist strike. He tries to pass here, go to side control Curtis, and he does. Now, Davis butt scooting against the cage there. What was he looking to do, Frank?
He's trying to get his back against the cage because now he has a spot to try to push himself up from there. We use the cage for your defense. Get yourself back to your feet. If you're in the middle of the canvas, it's very difficult, especially with this big ring, to find any footing to get out. Use the cage to your advantage when you have it. And you see now, Marcus is back to his feet because he used that cage. Smart position.
Now there's a cut now over the left eye of Marcus Davis. He's got more cuts than a butcher's shop. And that's in a bad position. It's between the eyelid and the eyebrow. Meanwhile, the corner crew, the cut man, did a fantastic job on that original cut. It's been vest up and hasn't opened. Beautiful cut work.
Marcus is trying to rely on those knees a little bit too much. I think Darce is trying to get smart with it. I was waiting to see. I thought the Marshal was going to shoot, fake a shot, so that knee would come and throw it straight right after it.
Oh, that step through knee, the big bok choy. Oh, he comes so close to connecting. Does Davis?
Yeah, Davis does such a great job of timing that knee in there. I thought earlier that DeMars was going to go ahead and fake a shot, so Davis would throw that knee and just throw a right hand and knock him down. Instead, he went for the shot and took a knee instead.
And a little knee to the outside thigh there from Davis. Damas drops down for a single leg. I don't think Curtis Damas has been anywhere near as successful in his takedowns as he thought he would. The corner of Damas calling for the knees. The genuflect position, now back up on both feet for Davis. 2 minutes 10 remaining in the third and final. MFC 29. Caesars in Windsor, sold out, 5,000 strong.
Stop! Let's go, break!
And the referee's going to break them.
Let's go, gentlemen! Let's go, face, face, face!
It looks like there's a third cut now on Marcus Davis on the hairline.
Jesus, just like Damaris is that sinewy, is he that bony? Every time he throws something that cuts Davis open, Davis' skin is that fragile.
Oh, a vicious right hand, but he didn't turn the knuckles in. Curtis Damas caught him with the inside of the glove. Body shot from Damas. He's got to be careful of that rising knee. Davis just resetting himself. Damas measuring with the lead hand here. Looks at the right. It's a high right round. Nice. 1 minute 5 remaining. I never noticed quite how blue the eyes are of Marcus Davis, Frank. They're hypnotizing.
Wow. That was yeah, you're right. His eyes are, they're crazy blue.
Kick to the growing.
That was a straight shot right up the center. Marcus was trying to go for inside thigh kick and caught him straight up when he dipped in.
As always, our sadistic director will show us the blind shot.
Keep it clean, okay? If you throw the inside kick, you need to know where it lands.
He'll be wearing his balls as earrings after that one.
I'm not real sure for that replay if that actually hit center or not.
Oh, you want to say it again, do you, Frank? My word.
No, I really don't.
Thank you. Right there. You ready? Hold up. Time in.
Well, Damas is already going to come into the fight. And
time. Fight.
He was offered a full 5 minutes to recover. Davis may actually be sporting yet another cut now under the left eye. So by my count, that's one on the forehead, one on the hairline, one over the left eye, and maybe one under the left eye. Ooh, nice left hand down the tube there. And the step through knee. Oh, the big kibosh! You can hear that knee clang against the jawline of Damas. How is Curtis Damas still standing?
He's not. He's taking a seat. He's laying down a little bit, partly because he has his head caught, but he needs a break. That rattled his body. You saw his legs go weak a little bit. You saw his feet shake, but that kid is in great shape because he's able to fight back.
Is that going to be the clincher, Frank? Will it be the kleptomaniac technique that steals the round here, steals the fight for Davis?
I gotta be honest with you, I would give it to him that way, for sure.
Marcus Davis is going to need more stitches than Frankenstein after this one. Great respect shown between these two men. The 38-year-old, the 22-year-old, the smack talk at yesterday's weigh-in, but nothing but good sports in the ring.
Good positioning here with Davis. Every time that you see Damaris go in and dip his head, Davis is throwing that big high back, what do you call it, the bok choy?
Bok choy.
He was killing him with it, man. I'm surprised at Damaris. It shows how tough and how talented that kid is because he stayed up every single time.
Put it in the history books.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's give a round of applause for the effort shown by these two lightweight warriors. After a hard-fought 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Signorino scores the bout 29-28 for Curtis. Judge Terrian scores the bout 30-27 for Marcus.
Whoa.
And Judge Cheadle scores the bout 29-28 for the winner by split decision. And fighting out of the red corner, the Irish hand grenade, Marcus Davis.
Marcus Davis successful on his MFC debut.